like 14%. Just an hour. Not bad.
I gotta call you back.
Oh.
All right, Miles. Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Finn, Roxxon, Underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're 17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
Not much since I started this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard about this?
Cause we never finished. We sampled street noise around the way. Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us... But you can finish what we couldn't. Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up. I'll walk you through it. I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves?
This was in my playbook before you even born, young blood.
Alright, scan the hologram.
Okay, don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Help you figure out which sound you're looking for.
Alright, hold L2 to activate sampling mode. Play the original sound.
Now try and find the original sound and grab a clean sample.
Too far. Too close. Look for the source.
Not
No
a match,
match.
though. Keep looking.
Nope.
Try moving in a little closer.
That would make sense.
There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Buoy bell.
Rest of the sounds you need are spread across the city. I left a few messages for you, too, to help you get a feel for each location.
Oh, dope.
Not now. Hey, get something you like?
Yeah, really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Someone should.
You know, you said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different. Finish the tape, get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
All right, thanks, Unc.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Man, I needed that. I was beat.
Nah, so Uncle Aaron's working with somebody.
Okay.
Probably Roxxon.
I'm gonna call Finn. As soon as I'm ready to go. Hard to think of Ma as a little kid.
Little height markings on the
A
wall.
little music would be nice. Gotta ask Uncle Aaron where he got this.
Wonder what his mom will think when he starts playing this. Guess she's not even home. Never mind.
Kinda nice to have the apartment to myself. Bridge attack didn't slow Mom down at all.
Miles, wanted to let you sleep? I'm at campaign headquarters. Text if you need me, Mama.
I'm not careful. Genki's gonna turn into Mom's sidekick.
Yo, dude, helping your mom with social media? I'm gonna be fire drawing. He's gonna be on fire. Nice. Oh, man.
Bella's still getting mail here. Gotta forward it to her. Bathroom's been a little crowded with me, Mom, and Genki all here. Mom's killing it. No way she's gonna lose.
Dang, over halfway on her funding.
Mom?
That's pretty good.
Genki? Anyone home? Think it's just me.
Anything else to interact with in here?
Think that's a well out of protest back in the day. Political fire runs in the family.
Yet we never see an older abuela.
Mom's room's starting to
Or
look
haven't,
like
anyways.
Mom's room. Who doesn't love an ohm meter? Nobody. That's who. Glad my gear survived the move.
Alright, let's get rolling then. See if we have to go meet with Finn, or if we can just go ahead and grab those sounds. I'd like to grab the sounds first.
Wait till Mom sees this.
Level up, 14, excellent. Like seeing that. Finishers generate 40%, yes. Further in the story to unlock. New Game Plus. Guess that's New Game Plus. And New Game Plus, okay. Remain visible for longer, yes. And take down enemies cocooned. Blinding Flash. Bonus damage while using camouflage. Does cause camouflage energy. Sure, we'll do that one. And since it's not immediately throwing us into the mission, let's go ahead and collect those sounds.
All right, time to call Finn. Hope she answers.
Hi, Spider-Man.
Finn, hey, we need to talk. In person,
So you can lie to me again?
so I can make this right. Please. Meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies. I promise.
If you're screwing with me, fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay, Trinity Church. Let's go.
Alright, but first, let's get those sound samples. Since I have a better idea after that first one, should be easy enough.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little.
Train?
Would you like to do something?
No.
I mean, that would make sense. Yep.
That's it.
Perfect
You
match.
probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when the trains turn and stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space agent. Your dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help me.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Alright, next sound's not too far away. Oh, I forgot to point out too that this game does also have the benchmarks, which I'm not putting a lot of effort towards. If we get them, we get them. It's like an initial 25 experience each time.
Hello, friends. This is the Danicast with our debate.
That's your intro? Lame! We in the business call that burying the lead. Pipe it up! Let me ask you something, Danny. Do you ever think about what you're inciting? About your journalistic integrity?
More than some.
Because your campaign against Roxxon is baffling to an actual journalist like myself. You should be attacking the young, unproved vigilante who keeps causing problems in Harlem.
What? You twist everything Spider-Man does into something malicious while simultaneously excusing everything Roxxon does wrong. All Spider-Man needs for you to support him is to get a better PR department.
The only problem Spider-Man fixes are the ones he causes. I won't praise the arsonist for putting out his fire. Meanwhile, Roxxon built a beautiful plaza in a failing neighborhood.
By tearing down homes and businesses, our new Spider-Man is proving that Harlem isn't the failure Roxxon makes it out to be. And you, Mr. Jameson, for someone who claims to love New York, you sure do seem to hate New Yorkers.
You are clearly emotional, young lady, so I'm invoking the mercy rule on this debate. Jared, shut it down. And whose idea was it to debate a teenager? There are no good objects to destroying a child. Get the car. I need a hot stone massage.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. He's gone. Well, thanks for the debate that you demanded, Mr. Jameson. To everyone else, remember to stand up every half hour while working at a computer. Bye.
Those podcasts are definitely a neat idea. I actually hope the next game does still have some podcasts or news that you can listen to about things that have gone on
This is
in the
a
world.
good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
It's gonna be one of the trucks, isn't it? Too far. Not even close. Source blocked. What source am I looking for here then? Oh. Ah, the sound of it in the garage. I see.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job. He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. So will I.
Alright, next sound. It's awesome hearing some history about his dad and his uncle from this.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this part. Quiet on their own. Loud in a group.
Loud in a group.
It's gotta be those, isn't it? Ah, dang it, they flew off.
Probably something you'd always find here. Like birds or trees or No, not trees.
You know what I should have done? Should have gone in camouflage. There we go.
How did Dad record this? Was he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. The place was swarming with pigeons. Dad stopped cold. He said, Aaron, man, that's music. Listen. Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan with beats. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the gear, and Dad had the ear for music.
That's pretty cool. I like the music stuff, being able to make and write some, but sampling, I don't know. I never really tried that. Never really got into that. Could be a cool thing. But also, like they had mentioned, you kind of have to have an ear for it.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat.
Soft and steady. Oh, leaking water.
Can you say hi to Mind?
Happy holidays!
Hi.
It's gotta be what it is, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop, and I just started calling myself the Prowler. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. But last though, your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron, if you would have been anything else, my mom and Dad would have supported you all the way.
Yeah, but a criminal they couldn't support. I haven't missed any so far, right? Nope. This, then just keep going south. Swing east. Then end all the way in south. Okay. Just use subway, make it a little bit quicker here.
Tough break at the bridge. Not much else to do.
Just a little bit. This recording, I like to get either finish it up or get pretty close. Especially since we're, what, 71% done?
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here. Or lose them. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current. I could cheat it with venom. Nah.
So kind of like a pulsating.
I got better things to do.
Source blocked.
Thanks for the brief action. No, I didn't.
Too close. Let's try running. Not that far? Still too
Nah.
close.
Getting too far away.
Old Spider-Man is bad enough.
Electric.
Blew up a bridge. Fine. Just walk away. See if I can.
Right, look for the source. What is this?
Oh, that's cool. I love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself the Prowler, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. She wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything. Just turned and left. He didn't know everything. Just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he saw where we were headed long before I did.
If you would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
Nice, so we're going directly towards the next sound. And I like where the story is going.
Folks, I've heard
And more
differing
JJ.
opinions from my discerning listeners about Roxxon's security force. On the one hand, this is fair. There are some of the same concerns I have about Spider. These are not law enforcement officers and do not answer to the same standards. On the other hand, Roxxon has every right to protect its property and interests. And many of the skirmishes people are concerned about started because Spider-Man broke and entered into Roxxon's places of business. Now I'm told these incidents have died down, but I ask you, if a stranger in a skin-tight suit burst into your bedroom at night, what would you do? No, wait, that was rhetorical. Jared, shut down the comments. You people are sick!
Jameson's not great with words. Puts himself in a pickle.
This sound always feels like someone celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay.
So off from a clock or something. Yeah, like a bell tower. Of some sort. There's no bell tower here.
You don't mind, right?
I don't see any bell even. Nope, that's a phone. Ah, there's a church, okay.
Board. Peace!
That's it. Ringing on the hour. What?
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. I don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
Alright, so I think I just got the 2 left then. Man, we're flying through the samples. Each one's only given like 1% towards completion though. And that's okay. Just because I don't know if some of that includes getting the best possible scores on the challenges or just completing them. Probably just completing them.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay.
Light and distinctive. What the... Is it that guy? Nope.
Have never, ever been this cold.
Oh, that might be the sound, whatever it is.
All of these people with power are tearing this city apart. Including the new Spider-Man? Especially him. You see what he did for that bridge? I heard he's been doing good.
For the source.
Get a picture.
No. Chimes? Yep.
Yeah. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza is where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mother his boss. Rough him up and took everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. He never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I'd kept my word. You deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. I can't imagine ever turning my back on my family.
Alright, get one more sound sample there. I don't think this will be number 9 though. I think this will be number 8. So I wonder if there's one final sound.
Hey, friends, this is part of my series, Underground Exposed. I'm looking into who the Underground are and what they want, with the help of Spider-Man. I had to pinch myself when I said that. Okay, so, the Underground used to have a major grudge against the Inner Demons, and not for the reasons everyone else did. This was before the Tinkerer took over, and way before anyone knew who the Underground were. They wanted respect, street cred, I don't know, whatever you call it. So they went after the biggest, baddest jerks in town, the Inner Demons. At least till Martin Lee, the Demons' leader, went to prison. Then the Underground needed a new target. Enter the Tinkerer, who pointed them at Roxy. Till next time, make sure to get at least 15 minutes of sunshine per day. Bye!
You know, I wonder how true those facts are. True/helpful.
Have fun with this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule.
It's gotta be that boat, right? Too close. Ready to record. Too close.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Scary horns. That's right.
Client I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Work for him was good money. I busted. He's how your dad found out about the problem. Not if it was me, but a thief was making it big in New York. Your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. I had to try and guess which should be worse. Told him. Caught me.
That'd have been me. I don't know what I'd do. That can't be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. It just wasn't Dad.
Hey, young blood. You got almost everything you needed for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you can find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Spot in Harlem. Wonder what the last piece is.
Right up in Harlem, he said. Back to the beginning. So let's just fast travel there instead of going all the way back up to the north side. And we'll see.
Man in subway tunnels. Guess a good thief needs a good hideout.
Classy. I mean, this works for sure. Probably one of his stolen goods right there.
My mom bought him this at a flea market. It was a joke about... can't remember.
Huh, never mind.
Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years.
Very minimalist, but still, some high-tech stuff here.
Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Maybe I should take a few swings. Nah, I'd probably break it.
Probably. Oh, and his gear for mixing.
Sequencer? Sampler? Vintage? Has to be him and Dad's equipment. He was always way better at guitar than me. He used to come to our place for dinner all the time. Guess he never learned to cook.
Made you something. Should keep you safe. Use the sounds of the city.
Use the sounds. Frequency lock? Something new every day.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits. You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that. Not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off, and he did. For good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
This is a sick suit. I love it. Purple and green actually really suits. So, now let's go meet Finn at the church. Fast travel down there. And we'll do so in our new suit. She won't even recognize us. Possibly.
Listen up! I finally have scientific proof that Spider-Man is a crime against nature. Allow me to explain. A recent incident involving a construction crane and a tiny bit of ice turned into a spider snafu when the masked menace decided to intervene. The result? A disaster the likes of which this city has never seen. We have yet to receive a body count, and I can assure you, it will be. What's that? I'm being told no lives were lost, thank heavens, but the number of injured is likely significant. We're still awaiting word from local hospitals on just how many. Seriously? I'm now being told there were no injured. However, this doesn't change the fact that this tragedy could have been avoided if Spider-Man had just let nature take its course. Jared, get me new fact checkers. I know they're your roommates. Get me new ones. Get rid of the one with the beanie.
Of course, trying to make everything bad.